Good day, guys. Being here. First, please excuse my voice. Had a little bit injury yesterday. My chest hurts when I speak too loud or cough or even laugh. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. Okay, so today we're going to talk about this again. So I think quite a while ago we did a exercise about doing all these, what's that called, spider. I'm not really sure the technical name, but usually you just call it spider fixing or whatever, spider glazing. Anyway, I can't remember how we model this one, but today we are just going to quickly do it. So it will be a curtain wall panel, and then we're going to just embed some of this fixing into the panel, and then we can add some visibility parameters so we can control them. Okay, so let's start. So first we're going to create a curtain wall panel, right? So for a curtain wall panel, so this is the top view. So let's go to elevation. So this is the curtain wall panel. So you can top, bottom, left and right, right? Or left and right, sorry. So first let's build create a panel. So let's just do an extrusion and a lock onto the reference plan, and maybe I'll just turn on the thin line, change the scale so we can, that's better, or maybe 50. So now we can just finish this extrusion, and if you want to create a material parameter, you can just click on this, or otherwise we can just give it a glass material and go to floor plan. So we're going to we don't have a thickness parameter for now, so that's fine. So we can just add a reference plan, another one, and do a equal dimension, and add another one. So this one can be the thickness parameter. I'll just call it th, and then let's use a type parameter, and then select this extrusion, drag onto this, lock, drag onto the reference plan and lock. So now we can give it a thickness. For example, I'll just make it 24 and finish. So now this is just the panel, right? So let's go to exterior again. Or maybe we should, maybe it should be interior, because when we place these, fixing, so usually it should be inside, right? So interior, but we are not going to model it here. So we're going to model a individual, like one of those fixing, and then embed into here, into this family. So let's create a new family. So let's just use generic model for this one, and in a floor plan. So we are going to model this one in the floor plan, and later on we're going to use make this a word plan based family, so we can place it onto the panel. Onto the panel. So I'll just do it. I'll just make it very roughly. So I'm not going to find out what exactly the size is. So I'll just I'll do a revolve. So I'll do a revolve. So let's do a revolve, and first we need to set word plan. So it's either this reference plan or this reference plan. So set word plan, pick a plan, and then pick this reference plan, and go to left. So imagine this line, this plan. So this is the surface, interior surface of the glazing. Of the glazing. So for the axis line, so we just need to draw a line on this reference on this middle reference plan, and for the boundary line, so we're just going to do something like this. So this will be the what's that called, the fixing thing. So once I finish this one, you will understand what I'm doing. So I'll just roughly do it. So something like this, go up. This will be the thickness of the, oh, hang on. No, the other way. So I'll just move this down by 24, which is the thickness of the glazing. So go up, go down here, go up, just roughly. And maybe I'll just do it finish trim, okay, and maybe change the scale a little bit so the line is not too thick. And imagine that's a glazing in 24. So this, and if I finish this one, you will see what this looks like. So I'll type SD, or we can just go to 3D view and change the scale as well. So this is it. So imagine that's a glazing here. So this is how we fix that. So it's a little bit hard to see, they're quite small, but yeah, so that's that bit, okay. And then for this bit, we can just drag this up. So, and maybe and then we need to add where, so something like this, right? So let's go to floor plan again. Oh, actually I think this shouldn't be in the middle, because yeah, we need to move this offset, move it away, either any direction, but like 45 degree. And we're going to use that because the center, we want this point, see here, this point to be the center. So instead of this, so currently this one is here, right? So okay, that's fine. We can move it away from here. So let's try MV, maybe like something like this. Not sure about this actual size, but just roughly. Okay, so can't. Okay, this is because when we create this revolve, we used this reference plane, so it's being locked onto. So that's fine. It doesn't really matter. So we can always, sometimes you can, the easiest way to dissociate the reference plane is to just Control X and then paste a line to the same place. So now now it's not linked back to the reference plane anymore, so we can move it. Okay, so now move it to the left by 180, move it down by 180, so we can create something, connect from here to here. So again, so I'll just roughly create something. Okay, so maybe I'll just do extrusion, so and then use void, because the profile, so you can see it's a little bit like angled, right? So okay, so extrusion, so maybe something's a little bit bigger than here, so maybe 5. Okay, so sorry, pick line offset 5. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, hang on, it's very small, like maybe 10. Okay, so 10, that's fine. 10, and I'll do another circle here roughly, so maybe slightly bigger than that. Maybe change the scale to 1 to 10, and then I'll try to connect this to here. Oh, hang on, get rid of the offset 0, sorry, and then I'll just connect this. How can I? Oh, yeah, I'm not really sure. Okay, that should be enough. So I'll DM. Okay, trim. Something like this, right? So trim, and a trim. So now we have, looks like we have some issue here. Yeah, should be fine. Now finish. Looks like that's fine. So maybe I would just drag this one and tab, go back to again. Not here, here. SE snap endpoint. SE snap endpoint. Sorry about that. So maybe we should let's do this one, so it doesn't really matter. So we just do the solid part a little bit, rough shape. Okay, so something like this, don't worry too much. Okay, finish. So now let's go to 3D view. Okay, so this, yeah, so this is fine. So we just roughly, because eventually it might be something like this. So I think that's fine, and then we can just use a void, try to use a void to cut this one. Okay, so void. I'll use the maybe just set world plan and pick on this face as a world plan, so we can just draw something on this. So for here, maybe do something like this, maybe, right? So to cover, just make it slightly bigger and finish this one, so we can cut away some of this. We probably don't want to cut this one, so we can use uncut geometry, right? And then we can just build, we can add the sketch on the other side as well, so we can maybe do something like this, right? Something like this. You can change the angle a little bit, maybe something, right? So, and then we have something like this. So it's quite ugly, but yeah. So this you can probably make it look nicer. Okay, so yeah, I think that should be fine. Oh, and maybe just make this one slightly bigger, so we can just yeah, we can have something here. So okay, so now this is and also maybe we can just add something here, because it doesn't look right. So we probably need something here as well, and also we might need to make this wider, maybe. And then for the revolve, we can add something here, so we can just go to the profile, we can add something. So add a little bit here, add a little bit here, and then tr trim, oh sorry, split and a trim. So yeah, and then when we finish, so yeah, at least looks more logical. Right? So maybe to go down a little bit. I think this is quite good. Okay, and then what's next? So actually, now let's place this one into the panel, curtain panel. So go load it. Okay, so elevation. Okay, so sorry, I forgot. We need to change. We tick this box so we can load. So we can set world plan. We can place onto the glazing, right? So let's do it again. Okay. Sorry, I forgot another one. Always vertical. Okay, so we need to uncheck the always vertical. So try again. Overwrite. So create component. So now you can see it's been been placed onto the glazing. And also we're going to flip, so you can see use your keyboard. So we need one, so roughly here, right? So and then another one here, another one here, another one here, and then we need to use a line AL. Pick this reference plane. So we have the probably we need to adjust the reference plane, so you can see it's not, probably should be here, right? And also when we do this one, yeah, so probably should be here. So let's go back here, go to floor plan. So we just need to move this, so roughly okay, so let's do it. I'll use MV. Okay, so I'll select everything, make sure I select everything, MV, and I'll use S2, so we can snap the midpoint of these two corner, right? So and then move it onto this intersecting point. So yeah, so load it back, override. Now we can AL align, so you can see the reference planes now sitting in the middle, right? So lock, and then do the same, lock. This one lock, and this one lock. So again, lock and lock. This one lock, and the last one lock. So now we have this. So you can see we because we set. Oh hell, not quite right. So that's fine. So maybe we pick the wrong reference plane when we place. So let's just pick a plane, pick this surface. Yeah. So looks like previously we set onto the center, the middle reference plane, the center of the glazing instead of the surface of the glazing. But that's fine. We can quite easily just change the work plane. So I think we can probably do it them together. Pick a plane and pick the surface of the glazing. Okay, and then the next step is we're going to add one more. So you can see there. So we need a little a big one in the middle, right? So this one in the middle. So yeah, quite simple. We're just going to just do extrusion. Okay, so extrusion, or just a circle one. So maybe something like this, big enough to cover the whole thing, and finish it. Let's go to front view. So maybe just do it, just adjust this one manually. I think roughly something like this should be enough. Let's go to 3D view. So if you want to get a better result, you can always join geometry. So yeah, right. So yeah, I think it's okay. Maybe it's too big, I don't know. Yeah, something like that maybe. Or probably you don't want to see this. Maybe I'll just Control Z, go back to the previous size, and okay. So let's load this one into here. Okay, so now we have this, but now we have some issue because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will always have 4. So when we load this one into a project, right? So let's create a project. I'll just create a new project in the user architecture template, and I'm going to just create a wall, WA, curtain wall, a storefront. Go to 3D view, select it, and I'm going to just duplicate, create a new one. I'll just call it new. So first I want to remove the mullions. So actually I probably don't want to change them to none, because once we change it to none, there will be no mullion, no gap. If you do a render, there's nothing between them. So usually what I do is I'll always even there's nothing, so in reality there will be a gap, right? So with some I don't know, silicone or whatever, so it will be a gap, right? So what we can do is we can just create, so you can just unpin one with the mullion and duplicate, and maybe make 10 by the thickness of the glazing 24 maybe, and then thickness 24, so 24 and 5 and 5, so which is 10, and then you can give it a material, so you can probably create a new material, or you just use like an air or whatever. So sometimes you can just give it a translucent transparency as well. So yeah, that's all, and finish, and then we can just pin this back, select this again. So let's duplicate, create a new, and then we can just find that curtain mullion. Okay, so Control C, Control V, so now we can have this gap for all the vertical, horizontal, and vertical mullion. And you can also adjust this. So usually these type of curtain wall, the size can be quite big, right? So I'm not exactly sure how big it can be, but let's just make maybe 24 by 36. And also for the curtain panel, we just need to so we haven't loaded that family, so that's fine. Let's finish this one. We just go back to that family, load it into this project, and select edit type and change it to this family. Okay, so and then once we finish, so we'll see this. So let's I'll just adjust the size a little bit and increase the height as well, so you'll see it'll be placed all these fixing will be placed automatically, right? So but we still have some issue. One is the overlapping issue. So you can see on each corner on each, I mean this corner, there are so of 4 of these, right? So which is correct, but for this one, the one in the middle, so it's on, there are 4 as well. It also looks like it's offset. It's not perfectly, yeah, it looks like it's not perfectly placed. Yeah, maybe that's fine. Just that's minor, but maybe we should try to avoid having, you know, this overlapping issue. So what we can do is we can go to the family and we can make create a parameter. So let's go into this one. So we can create a parameter to control this one. So, and actually, but for this to work, so we need to undrawing these two, because if once we give it a visibility parameter and hide it, it will also hide this part because they are joined. So this is the, yeah, we have to do this. Okay, so now let's place visibility parameter. Maybe I'll call it v1. Okay, so instance, okay, and okay, and then we also want to give this one a parameter of visibility, because sometimes yeah, I think it should be fine, right? So you should always have a, you know, there, I think that should be fine. Yeah, top one's fine. So yeah, maybe that's enough. So now we just need to load this one into the family 3, right? So overwrite, and then in here we're going to okay, so now we have some issue. We have 4 here because we need to decide which one to hide, which 3 to hide. It can be a little bit tricky. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do this. So I'll call it V. Actually, we can just still call it V1, and then this one can be V2. And this one can be V3, and this one can be V4. Okay, so now we have 4 individual visibility parameter to control the visibility of this fixing thing. And what else? Now let's load this one into the project again. Overwrite. Now what we can do is select one of the panel, right, and the SA. So we should see all these, and then we can just hide hide 3 and only leave 1, and then so you can see there's no overlapping at all, right? So it's all, there's only 1, but then this one we might need 1 here, so which means we need to select this one, and we probably need another one here. So let's try 3 and 2. Oh, that's 1, right? And then we can just do this one as well. So, or maybe just, you know, we add 1 and 2. 1 and 3. Yeah. So, hell, not 3. Yeah, 3. And then this is 1. So we just add 1 and 2. So we need 1 and 2, right? So 1 and 2, and we don't need a 3 because 3 we already have that there. So yeah, so this is how you can just, you know, manually adjust, so make sure there's no overlapping. And okay, what else? Let me try. I think try to create a curved one. Yeah, it works as well, right? So it's quite nice. So okay, looks like we have some a little bit issue here, but yeah, same here. So you can see it's not quite perfect, but I think what we can do is probably I'll select all again, so and unselect this, or maybe do this. So you can select one of the panel and right click on here, and then select panel here, and then you can select panel on host, which means it will, you know, Revit will only select all the panels on this host, on this curtain wall, not any other panels on other curtain wall. Okay, so and then we can just hide some of them, so just only show one. So at least this, not perfect, but at least there's no overlapping issue. Okay, so finally, so you might want to know, is it possible to schedule all these? Yes, and actually it's quite simple, right? So you can select, so because we model this as a this is a curtain panel, not tab select, so because we model this as curtain panel, we won't, and these fixing, they are part of the curtain panel, so currently we can't schedule them, but we can just go to this family here and check this box shared and load this one into the other family, the curtain wall panel family, overwrite, and then load this one back into the project and overwrite. Okay, so now because they are shared family, so if you tab select, so now you can see you can select individual of this fixing, so they are currently generic model. So you can SA select all, so you can see SA, and actually you can instantly find out how many of these are fixings we have in this project. Okay, and then of course once we have done this, we can just quickly create a schedule. So because it's a generic model, so we can just create a generic model and a new construction, and just add in some, it'll be family and family type. Not sure which one. Maybe try this one, and let's have a look. Okay, I think that that's the one, and then we can just add a count, and maybe just untick this itemize every instance, and that give us a number. So this is a very quick way to work out how many of these families we have in this project. Okay, so I think this is it. So it's it's a very simple exercise, and if you want to, you can spend a little bit more time to make this one look nicer, right? And also all the material parameters, everything for this family. Okay, so so this is it. And if you need to change size, just go in here and then change them. Okay, so that's all. Do you need this family? Maybe I'll just upload this one so you can have a play. If you have any questions, please let me know. And just another final thing. It won't work. Okay, so this is normal because curtain panel family only works in rectangular shape. It won't work in non-rectangular shape. So for example, this one, it won't work. So you have to do try something different. So for example, you can do a adaptive family 1, 2, 3, 4, and so okay, so that's all. If you have any question, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you.